You mentally play out your daily schedule. No more rushing off with a cup of coffee for the daily commute, but a more relaxed entry into the day. Long weekend camping trips with your kids. Midday dates with your spouse. Maybe you'll even have time to do the exercising your doctor keeps nagging you to do. It begins to look good. Real good. But you don't know what to call it. It's not retirement. You saw what happened to your dad when he retired. After giving 40 years to the same company, he got his gold watch and a generous pension, went south to live with other retirees, and died within 3 years. Retirement is for old people, and you're not old. You are barely 50. You feel great, and you've paid attention to the demographics. You really do have at least 25 years of active, healthy, and dynamic living ahead of you. You don't want to spend it doing what you've been doing for the past 30 years, but you don't want to spend it in a rocking chair either. You know what you feel, but you don't exactly know what you want. What you are feeling is normal. What you want is reachable. You are part of the first generation in America who can even think about it. What you want is to see the next 25 to 30 years of your life as the best years of your life. You want to exit the rat race, but you don't want to quit doing. You think you'd like to quit your job, but then again you need some source of income. More important, you need something that makes you want to get up in the morning. And you have this nagging sense that instead of working just for the money, you'd like to do something that counts, something that matters, something that in and of itself energizes you, plays to the real you inside that has been hidden by the demands of career and family. You are in halftime, the awkward, disconcerting place between a hard-charging and successful first half of your career and the unknown, the next 20 to 30 years that will make up the second half of your life. Amidst the many uncertainties sits a clear and unmistakable fact. You do not want to, you may not even be able to, continue doing what you do with the same level of intensity and passion. Something has to change, and you would prefer to have a hand in just what that change looks like. Based on my own experiences and my observations of others who have exchanged the language of crisis for one of opportunity when it comes to midlife, I wrote a book called Halftime. I intended to show others in our generation how to move from success to significance, for that is what I believe is the unspoken desire for most of us. We have enjoyed about as much success as we want or are capable of achieving. We have seen it for what it is, a pleasant outcome and reward for hard work and talent, but only a temporary and constantly moving target. If possible, we would like to aim for something more in line with our deepest desires, more long-lasting, something that matters. We are beginning to think about legacy, not in a morbid, end-of-life way, but in terms of being able to have some control over what that legacy will be. There is a sense of adventure to it, mixed with a fear of the unknown. I'm convinced that this feeling that seems to come as we approach midlife is broadly felt, and it is good. It is not something we should fear or deny, but I've also learned that not everyone who logs in a half-time journey completes it, which is why I have written this book. I have listened to countless stories of those who started the journey but got stuck, and I've been able to help some of them get unstuck. In the following chapters, you will learn about some of the false paths and false myths that lead you away from a second half of significance, and you will learn how to take advantage of the current economic boom to turn your second half dream into a reality. I've organized this book into 3 sections. The first deals with being stuck and why it's not the worst thing to happen to people on the journey into the second half of their lives. I will explore the dangers, fears, and dark sides of a too long extended period of halftime. In the second section, I will begin to show you how to get unstuck. I will introduce you to some new tools and explain how there are new rules you must follow in the second half. I will also show you how this period of your